Sorry. Thank you so much for sponsoring.
Wait, I have to do one go.
Sorry.
Oh, okay. So that you can cover that.
Sorry, I hope you didn't affect us.
It's still the DG interactive session, and of course, we have a beautiful guest in our midst, and of course, she is Rotarian Olaiwa the Kuburat Lawal, the United President of Rotary Club of Ikeja, our sponsor of today's edition of the DG interactive session. Please come in a round of applause. Thank you so much for sponsoring this September edition of the DG interactive session. You're welcome to this program. All right. Please, we would like you to just tell us about your fellowship with the Rigerian. What's inspired that decision and meeting?
Wow, that was a beautiful experience. You see, it's a culture in Kenya to sponsor the fellowship to Raila every year. You see, one fellowship, it's an interactive session for club members because we do a kind of let me say a cruise. We normally move from Falomo. Before going to Manila, we go on the sea, go around, bond together. It's opportunity for bonding. You know, most of the people in Kenya, they are CEO, they don't go out much, but this is one opportunity for us to come together, have a nice time. And on getting to Raila, that's the height of enjoyment for that day. It was a beautiful day, it was a beautiful experience. Being amidst young people and sharing ideas with them was something we love to do.
Wow, that's wonderful. I can see in the video the way the Rigerians were so excited, especially the ones you sponsored. I saw the pictures and all were wonderful. Mike, did you have anything to say about that?
Yes, my United President, by coincidence, is the captain of my president for this social year. So,
Leading the way.
so ever leading from the front, you see, like she said, it's like a ritual for Rotary Club of Kenya. They have a way of enjoying themselves. I can see, I mean, I've been part of it, I've been chair of right now, and I've seen those things, and I know that they're always there. And then we must not run away from the fact that they're also passionate about the youth.
Yes.
Because if you see what they put, I mean, the cost of the cruising, the donations, the sponsors of Nigerians, the sponsor of that particular day, I know that it's a lot all put together. So I want to say thank you to the Club of Kenya.
Right. Well, let's just dive into some of the projects Rotary Club of Kenya has executed so far in the beginning of this Unite for the Day. Can you just tell us about them?
Okay, thank you very much. At the beginning of this United Year, we have empowered some the market people where we give out loans to about total of about 2 million, sometimes 2 million plus. This will be given to the head of the markets. The market head will now share amongst his people for a period of time. They're going to use the loan, boost their business, and later they will refund the money and will now give it out to another set of market people. Apart from that, we have a partnership with NAFOA Vocational Training Center, where we equip the graduates in sewing, catering. We we gave out about 10 equipment this year to graduates of that educational center. This we have done this year. Apart from that, we have sponsored leadership training for interact members, for our facilitators to talk to them how to be how to prepare to be a good leader in the future. We have done that. And this month being the that has to do that has a lot to do with education. We are in the process of going to Abeokuta to uplift the libraries of about 5 schools with textbooks, especially the one that needs to do with the science subjects. We're going to give them in various subjects, about 7 subjects have been picked, and we are donating nothing less than 10 each of these textbooks to this school in Abeokuta. It's a lot of money, and we believe it's going to have a very big impact on the education of the students in this school. So, in the pipeline, we have a vocational center that we donated last year to Ikeja Junior High School. This year, we are in that building. We are installing the solar panel for to power the building. We've installed burglary proof to secure the equipment we'll be putting there. We'll be putting in equipment for sewing, for barbing, for painting. Then we are sponsoring about 4 individuals to FSD training center to learn how to put a cooling system in any establishment. We have quite a lot of just.
Wow, that's wonderful. That's a nice one. Mike, did you have anything to say?
Well, nothing much to say that to once again congratulate my president and wish her and of course our entire members of the Kenya, you know, the best of the year. And I am confident of on these laudable projects and they are going to be very impactful and uplift our society, you know, and give a good life to the down projects. I want to say very big thank you.
Thank you, Mike.
Wow. And of course, we'll all like to say thanks again for sponsoring this September edition of the DJ Interactive Session. Thank you so much for coming on the program here today. But at this point, we just need to go on a short break. But before we go on a short break, please, our fellow Rotary leaders, our fellow Rotarians, please drop your questions. Also prepare to interact with our district governor. Once you want to interact, you unmute yourself. We're going to go on a short break right now, and of course, we'll be right back. We're going on a short break. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. The DG Interactive session continues.
Thank you very much.
Elizabeth, can she? Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yeah.
My DG.
Don't go yet, man.
Yeah, always on the
I want to see the DG. I'm not going. We have a lot to discuss.
You have to go and model.
Welcome back. It's still the DG Interactive session, and we have here with us a wonderful personality, PAG Benga Ojo, the chairman for District 9111 West African Project. You're welcome.
Thank you very much, Charlie Saleh. I teach you. Good to see you. Thank you. Good afternoon, sir.
It's a pleasure to have you on our program today. But I'm sure fellow Rotarians have a few questions to ask our district governor. Well, we need to take it. Okay, I can see one question, and this is from Rotarian Adeshola Adeyemi, and he is saying that he says, "Good afternoon, our DG, the host of fellow Rotarians. Let me ask our DG this question. When you're talking about membership, you made mention quality members. One, the existing members who fail to pay his or her dues, and the president. Talk to them privately, still say it openly, no response and any change or sign of them paying. Entire club deal with that situation, sir.
And um, there's no point for that won't encourage the Rotarians who are not paying their dues. So I still want to believe that through this put more efforts. I can say that you said you have contacted them privately and of course also openly. What I would say is that please keep on encouraging them. There have to be one or two challenges. I don't want to say um, quickly to say no, we should yank them off, but let's continue to persuade them. Let's talk to them first. And at the same time, I want to please plead with you that you should also encourage a form of issue payments in your club. You know, people cannot afford to pay at once. You can understand that this exchange rate has changed dues, but you can also encourage payment in financially. We can do 50,000, 40,000 before you know it. So what I would say, Jan and Shola, is that let's continue to encourage them and still push them for what they need to before the board take drastic decisions on what to do on these payments. I think.
Thanks for that, my GG. Well said. So, fellow Rotarians, please remember to drop your questions. And if you want to talk, you can unmute yourself. Well, at this point, we're going to be delving into a conversation with our PhD being Joe, who is the chairman of the West African Project for District 9111. All right, can you provide an overview of the West African Project Fair and its main objectives?
Thank you very much once again, Dr. Saleh. And if you will permit me, I want to thank your community for the great job you are doing there. I never believe that we ever have a student at the district, and I can see the spiritual leadership and the creativity and the decisions of our district governor, which is highly commendable. You know, when we put the forties into in active use, this is what we get. Around my DG round peg in Rando, and it's working greatly. And having said that, to answer your questions, and the West African Project is an annual event, annual event, and that started in 2005. And the aim is to bring Rotarians and clubs within the West African region together to foster collaboration in the way of doing community projects. So, for instance, club from Ghana, Nigeria, Liberia, Senegal come together to showcase some of the community projects they intend doing while international partner come around to give both financial and material support. So the aim is to probably promote cultural exchange and promote friendship, which you know that one of the tenets of Rotary is that that's why we giving is all for us. We want to promote one another as well. So that's one of the primary.
Let's take a look at the projects and innovations. What can attendees expect to see showcased at this fair?
A lot, and I said an instance off the top of my head that I take a quick glance of there's a website called Matching Grant, and I saw that in the African region alone, we have maybe about 38 projects currently on that matching grant from East Africa, only about 9 from West Africa. And what they've been doing is they've been creatively putting up projects that's more interesting and showcasing to international partners. And I believe that for us at the club, especially in Nigeria, we're quite creative and quite innovative. You see a number of projects that we do locally for out of pocket. But if you put some of this out there, there are people that are willing to partner and ready to support. So they know that we are doing this more. But all you need to do is just collaborate more and put it out there and showcase, and people can know from a sustainable project to maternal and child project to economic empowerment project. The Rotary Club of Keta just mentioned a project, and this just said something that Greenfield is doing, which by laying blocks, if they can showcase and put out how they are the West African project, and easily they can find people that are willing to partner with them. So there are a lot to be done. That's why we're doing out of pocket. We can get a national partner and can do a bigger project as pushed by my district government.
That's nice. And what are the key stakeholders and participants involved in this event? And what roles do they play?
Well, maybe I should just quickly then also need to, Lynn has not mentioned the venue, what the event is all about.
Yeah.
You know, and I mean, the very most importantly, and the date. You know, that is very important to our viewers.
Okay, so this year is going to be hosted by in Togo, and at from November 5th to 12th. And you can notice that we have about 6 or 7 days, because what the host committee has planned to make sure that it's extensive enough for us to network, exchange experience, and discuss about our project. You know, unlike before where I just get in, get out, you don't have time to really meet with people. But in Dubai, you take 1 or 2 days to network. And as a district, which is in Togo, and as a district, what we're planning is to host returns from the 9111 to a cocktail event on the day of arrival. We also have other activities that we plan that can help us break the barriers for networking with other districts.
And let's take a look at the key stakeholders, participants involved at this event. What roles do they play?
Well, so major stakeholders, retailers, the district. We have other people coming from other districts. We also believe that the stakeholders also the people that will be hosting us with host communities. And if you ask me, I've been privileged to be in 1 or 2 meetings of the host. I know they are really planning a grand event for us. And also as a committee at the district, we're also planning to not just make sure people, we have active participation this time around at the event. The personal conversation I have with DG is the institution whereby it's only 1 or 2 clubs that's exhibiting. We want if possible, every club within our district to be able to exhibit one project or the other. And in so doing, they can collaborate. All right. Rather than you want to do a project of $10,000 or $20,000, by the time you collaborate with 5 or 6 other clubs, you can do 100,000 projects, which is big, which is bold, which will create a lot of visibility and make a lot of statements in the country. So I know the DG has been pushing and that they want a lot of collaboration. And that doesn't mean that if you want to do a project in, for instance, my club is planning to do something on sustainability. You know, so what stop us from collaborating with go on better on this program, because what actually is the same as this. If you collaborate, you can get partners and be able to execute this project timely.
Speaking about collaboration, how does the fair aim to promote collaboration and opportunities amongst Rotary clubs in the West African region? Not just, you just mentioned, okay, between in this our own, but with other Rotary clubs in the West African region.
So if you notice that one of the major challenges within West Africa, barriers I'll call it, is maybe language, because and even here in Nigeria, because we don't hear each other very well, we have to be skeptical. So if we have something to put together, I get to know the district, you get to know my club, I get to know about you. As we train, we can exchange experience, we can exchange culture. That improve how we want to collaborate. And I know that even though they are 9112 now, which is probably rather as or an tend to have perennial twin club maybe in Benin and maybe in Togo, that in year out or they do project with, it has power of collaboration. And that's some of the things that we can do. We can reach out to not just your own locality, you can reach out to projects maybe in Togo that that you can do together. That through that way.
Well, thanks for all you have said, my PhD being Joe. do you have one last words for fellow Rotarians of District 91 to encourage them to come and register and be part of this West African Project Fair this year?
Okay, so I would like to personally make an appeal to every Rotarians to try as much as possible to attend this year project fair. The committee, with the permission of the district, has tried to simplify the process. We have a link that you can register. We can just click there and it take you through the process of registration to you making payment. We also identified very key and very close by hotels and into the host hotel. If you can't afford to pay for the host hotel, there are two other hotels very close by, within 5 to 10 minutes walking distance to that host hotel that we can use. We are currently talking to a local transport company that can take off from Lagos to Lome and back, and they will stay with us and take us around. The committee has also identified about 4 different sightseeing and day out to the beach, a night with the DG that we plan to have in Lome. We are not just going to be networking, we're not just going to be walking, we're not just going to be collaborating. We also want to have time, and we like to have fun. When we have that fun in motivation, I will get to know one another better. And I'm looking forward. There's a link is live. A couple of people have registered. Our target for this year to have 100 member delegates, and I know we can have much more than that. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, my PAG, for coming on the DG Interactive session today. This discussion is quite enlightening. I'm sure fellow Rotarians are encouraged to register for the West African Project Fair. So at this point, this is all we can take. My district governor, we need to move on. Time is certainly not on our side. We're going on a short break right now. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. The DG Interactive session continues right after this break. Thank you very much, my PAG.
For this our video.
I will try and buy something for this. Tell me what you laptop.
Upgrade Friday. Friday.
Welcome back. It's still the DG Interactive session, and we have the Secretary of Elders Forum, Rotarian Ronke Akoni. Thank you so much for joining us this
Thank you so
afternoon.
much, Jane, for having me. Thank you so much. And okay, all right, thanks.
All right, it's our pleasure, and of course, it's our deep pleasure as well. So, we want to know more about this Elders Forum for Rotary District 9111. How does it benefit the community? What should they be expecting? What's the purpose of this Elders Forum?
All right, thank you so much. And let me use this opportunity to thank my district governor for making me about the Elders Forum Committee. Thank you so much, sir. It's always an honor to serve. So we have so much package for this Elders Forum, specifically the main purpose is the welfare of the elders, you know, how to take care of the elders and to ensure that we give them enough support. The main purpose is celebrating them, they're celebrating their birthday and anniversary. Of course, we paid some visits, we paid a couple of visits to some of the elders with gifts, and we also have some other programs that allows the visits to the old people's home, that we are talking about the senior citizens of Nigeria. And we also have a special day that we'll be putting together to celebrate them. That we tag that particular day as the elders hangout, where they'll be bringing all of them together in the room, they will communicate, meet them. Most of them are not seeing each other in a while. And of course, we also have um, we have so much activities lined up.
Well, let's just even move to the one on October 1, Independence Day. And of course, I'm sure the elders are getting ready, even those who are not elders. I want to know I'm But the elders of District 9111 will not have that. This is for the elders handle. It's a very beautiful initiative. I'm not sure I've seen something like that. It's a nice one. So, what should they expect?
We have a whole lot of fun. It will be educative and fun at the same time. When we are talking about elders, we are taking from 70 and above to celebrate. These elders are giving so much to go through their years, and it's so important to celebrate them and give back to them, make them very comfortable. That's why we picked a day in 1st of October to celebrate this elder. Bring them together, pamper them, make them, reach out to them and make them so much comfortable. It's even an opportunity for them to, come together and link up with each other. But most of them have not seen each other for a long time. It's going to be educating and fun at the same time. Educating in the form, in the sense that we'll be having 2 speakers from our revered past district governors, and fun in the sense that there will be live band, lots of food and drinks, dance, and definitely we'll be giving out awards to some of our elders, for their lifetime, their service for their service to humanity over the years in Rotary, and definitely they will be take-home gifts for the elders.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
Lots
nice
of
one. And lots of
activities put
goodies.
together. Yeah.
Wow, that's nice. Now, can you share some of the key topics and issues that you discuss at the Elders Forum? I guess there's is there a WhatsApp group or something like that?
Of course, yes, we have a WhatsApp platform for the elders.
Okay.
Like I told you, from 70 and above, we have a WhatsApp. So we are dishing out information on WhatsApp to make them to keep them well informed about all our activities. So for that particular day, we'll be having 2 speakers. Like I said before, we have 2 of our revered past district governor, that past district governor Dende Shoga, and past district governor Dr. Femi Oloyede. Yeah, past district governor Dende Shoga will be taking us on the topic, what's happened next after I'm gone.
Wow.
So the focus will be on endowments, while our doctor, past district governor Femi Oloyede, will be taking on dementia. This particular disease is very common in the elders,
Yeah,
and
true.
we have a lot of enlightenment of management. When it's in case, God forbid, it occurs, the symptoms to look out for and how to manage it. So definitely a whole lot. And I forgot to leave out the fact that we'll be supporting them to this point. Most of these elders always love to attend this point, but they might not have the means, maybe the transportation to drive themselves over. So we'll be organizing a bus that will converge them, especially the opening ceremony. We'll take them there and bring them back. So we'll make them feel so comfortable and relaxed. I'm so good. My club, Rotary Club Ikeja, is Elders Club. So I'm good with relating with elders. So this is a safe place for me.
Really nice. Mikey, did you have anything to say about it?
Yes, thank you very much. And you can see how excited I am looking at my secretary here talking about it.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a very beautiful program. It is not novel really, because we have something of that nature last Rotary year. But what we have done this year is to expand it beyond just having a single day for them. It's an activity all through the year.
Wow.
I am on their platform, and I wonder where you get all those stories, jokes, so many things related to all the
Elders,
elders
yes.
that you put on that platform every day. And the feedback I have gotten from all these elders has been so exciting and have been so inspiring. So I want to say thank you very much to this group. I have seen quite a lot of their activities, visiting our people. Some of them will shock when they see them visiting them.
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
Visits.
like Ronke said, these are people that have done so much to bring our district to this level. And we shouldn't just forget them. Some of them cannot make meetings and all that. So the best way to get them involved, because the majority of them still pays their dues and all that, but the best way is to organize a forum for them and you can continue to keep them informed of the activities of the country. So I thank you very much. Please extend my greetings to the chairman and of course
Yeah,
the entire
I'm here on his behalf.
of your committee, Daniel Afafowura from the Rotary Club of Memory.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Ruth, for joining us this lovely afternoon on the September edition of the DJ Interactive session. Well, at this point, we just need to go on a quick break and come back. So here we go. We're going on a short break right now. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. You guys will thank you. Thank you.
Should we not do it?
Yeah.
Very
Welcome back. It's still the September edition of the DG Interactive session. And at this point, I'll be handing over to our United DG, the Prince of Impact Rotarian, Prince Henry Akinyele. My DG, there are so many people who are online and they are saying a lot of good things. Most especially this last interview we had with the secretary of the Elders Forum. This person, I think this was inside. What it says, please a quick question: who is an elder? Is it a biological age? From what age please? So they want
Yes,
to
it
know.
has to do with a biological age. We are talking of people that are above 70. We have quite a number of them, and you can be rest assured that on the October 1st, we're going to have quite a number of them. And like I told you, and maybe I've mentioned this, I have met with over more than 2-3 Rotarians that are over 94 in some of my visits to their clubs. So it's an exciting one. Thank you very much. So it's a biological age of 70 and above.
Okay, that's wonderful to know. All right, fellow Rotary leaders and fellow Rotarians, this is the time to interact with our district governor. I am sure we are all raring with questions. Please, you can unmute yourself. We just have about 5 minutes to do this before we wrap up on this September edition of the DG Interactive session for today.
Yeah.
And of course, we want to say a big thank you to everyone who has joined us today. We can see the IPP of Rotary Club of Akowando Rotarian Bendare. Thank you so much for joining us this afternoon. And of course, the United Presidents of Akowando Rotarian David Amoe and Rotarian Demola Martins. We have as well as PAG Alan Emezwe. Thank you so much for joining us. We also have Rotarian, popularly known as Mr. Massey. Thank you so much for joining us this afternoon. Rotarian Ogundipe, the president of Rotary Club of Abel. Oh, Ewotutu, yeah. Okay. Thank you so much for joining us. We have Rotarian Joy, and also we have Rotarian Sebitayo, all the way from District 91. Thank you so much for joining us. We have, Rotarian Victor as well as Rotarian Yusuf. Wow, thank you so much for joining us. Okay, where please, if you wish to speak, just indicate by raising your hands, and of course you'll be on it. This is the time to interact with our DG. We've had a power pack session. We've had three guests on our program today. Talked about the West Africa Project Fair, the Elders Forum, Rotary Club of Ikeja, the sponsor of this September edition of the DG Interactive Session. The president came on the program today. All right, well, at this point, we will be handing over to our DG to leave you with a few words before we wrap up on today's edition. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you very much, Oyi. This is another beautiful edition of Interaction. And I hope somebody, so anybody online?
Yes, they are on.
I mean, to
So,
ask questions?
okay,
Okay,
let's continue.
So I want to say thank you very much. It's been another beautiful and exciting session again this month. And I hope that our Rotarians have been well informed in a kind of informal way by having the opportunity to interact not only with the DG, but of course of the chairmen and the coordinators of programs we will have for the rest of the month. So I want to say a very big thank you to all my distinguished leaders that are online. I could see quite a number of my AGs, Dimitris, Patrick, Emuizi, and all of you that are online, United President, Amobi, and all the rest, Border of Kenya Central, and many, many I cannot mention. I want to thank you for being part of this. Please, let's continue to propagate this particular program. We make it so interesting for people to please join. I thank you very much. Please, I am always available for your questions, for inquiries and anything you want to pass across to the DJ. I am with you. I am here for the whole year for your service and for the service of mankind and to the glory of God. I thank you very much for being part of this program. I look forward to seeing you at the next edition in October. I thank you, Oyi, and I must not forget to wish you happy birthday. I know you had your birthday
On Tuesday,
on,
September 9th.
on Tuesday, and I thought you would come with the cake here so that everyone can see. So, my fellow Rotarians, please join me as we toast, beautiful, that's Sunday for another beautiful year. Wish you many happy returns, a good health, in abundance, and God's blessing, God, and continual service to mankind. I thank you very much for all you do. So, we are good to go. I thank you very much.
Yes, thank you very much. Birthday wishes, I appreciate. So, before we go, we need to thank the public image production crew and all our participants. Behind the scenes, we want to say a big thank you to our district secretary, Rotarian Michael Effiong, the SC, Rotarian Abinidi, and of course, Miss Elizabeth Multimedia on the console. We say thank you for all you do. And of course, our social media team, thank you so much. And of course, Rotarian Mercy George and Desire, and as well as the DBS Rotarian John Jibo, our guest, and most of all, Rotary Club of Ikeja for sponsoring this September edition of the DG Interactive Session. So this is where we say till next month, and of course, we will see you in October. So it's bye for now from here.